What's up, internet? My name's Ori. Welcome back to the channel. It is Saturday, September 21st, day number 68 inside the Big Brother house. Now, who are the nominees? Zingbot enters the house, and why was Chelsea crying? Let's talk about that, plus all the intel, drama, and more from yesterday's live feeds. But first, if you are new here, hit that subscribe button. You like this video, hit that like button. Hit that notification bell. You'll never miss a video. You'll never miss a stream. Speaking of, big thank you to everyone who came out for our live streams on Friday morning and Thursday night. Always a great time hanging out with you guys in chat. If you happen to miss any of that stuff, though, to give you a little recap to catch you up, after a week in Janky World, T-Core was evicted and MJ won HOH. With an initial plan to nominate Chemo and Angela, with Angela being the target, but telling Leah and Angela that she was targeting Chemo. Now, yesterday, early before anything really kind of happened, MJ met up with Angela just to let her know, like, hey, you're going up again, but Chemo is my target, right? I'm not going for you, Angela. You're going to be fine. Everybody wants Chemo out. It's going to be okay. It actually was quite impressive from MJ on how easily she lied through this conversation. So bravo, Dr. MJ Kirby. Now, meanwhile, many of the house guests are mostly Chelsea and MJ are pushing a very anti-Leah agenda. They keep saying how she makes everything about her, about her connections with Angela, you know, what her real loyalties are. They were even complaining about a heavy lunch that she was preparing for all of them. It was salmon and salad, like not exactly what I would call heavy, but, you know, maybe she's just trying to plump Cam up, right? Now, it is just that time of year when it starts getting harder and harder to make just like really easy cases for why someone should go. And lots of times it just turns into straight trash talk on who they want out. So it just kind of happens around this time of year. Speaking of trash talk, Zingbot made his way into the house. Let's go over some of the zings. I don't know all of them 100%, just to give you an idea of the kind of things we're dealing with here. And some aren't great. Angela, her zing was about her always crying and how she has no chance to win. She actually wanted to know if Quinn was writing these zings. Cam, he was boring and has no substance, which, I mean, is fairly true. Chelsea's, that was a little creative. They said she was positive about her faith, but zingy in her relationships, referring to Cam. We then had Chemo, who they said was perfect for mattress sales because all he does is put viewers to sleep. A little bit, half credit. I'll give him half credit on that. It was a little funny, but low bar. It's a low bar. Leah, I don't know 100% what her actual zing was, but it did have to do with chasing chubbies. MJ, she was the BB beast, but not because she's a comp beast. Because of her dirty feet. I don't even know if MJ has dirty feet. I know Lisa had some dirty feet that they were mentioning earlier. I know Chelsea always talks about Cam's socks, but I wasn't aware that MJ had dirty feet. So that one a little confusing. And then Rubina, she wanted Tucker to pucker, but he's just a... you can't say it on YouTube. YouTube won't let me say it, but you know what Zingbot said. So those are the, give you an idea of what the zings are. Other than that, they were kind of chatting about them and, you know, going back and forth about their different zings and stuff. But we move on to nominations, and they were Chemo and Angela, as expected. Everyone played along with the idea that Angela would be safe. Even Rubina going to Angela saying, like, you know, you're going to be good, like, don't worry. And probably you should even pick Cam to play in the veto competition in case it's something physical. This is all part of the bigger plan so that she doesn't pick Leah, who might once again save her if she happened to win the power of veto. But I don't think it's going to do any good. I think it's going to do more harm than good in this case. Angela's paranoia meter is always redlining, so it's just waiting for that little thing to send it over. And she did kind of go and confront Leah, like, hey, do you know if like I'm the actual target? Like, what's going on here? Like, is there something fishy happening? Leah reassures her, like, no, you're not in any trouble. She said, as far as she knows, it's chemo. Angela actually went and like kind of semi-apologized to Leah later about this, but just saying she was worried and she doesn't want people to start giving a idea that she is someone who should be targeted. But as of right now, not extremely going off, but she is having her moments of lonely crying. She spent a little time up in the HOH listening to music, just kind of in the fetal position on one of the HOH couches. So she's Hurricane Angela is in a little bit of a standstill offshore. We'll see if it goes and makes a full break on the shoreline this week. Now, Chelsea also having a really rough night. She was crying, spending a lot of alone time in the hammock. She says she's just mentally exhausted. She misses her family. Spending time with the people in the house just kind of makes her miss them more. So she was really having just kind of a rough go of it last night. And it's, again, around that time of year where things are really starting to stack up. You've been in there for 68 days now inside this house, and it really starts to wear on you. Big Brother is a marathon. It's not a sprint. One of the best cases we've seen of that is from Suri last season, who said, oh, yeah, I'd rather go starve on an island for 2 weeks than go in here for 3 months because it's constant game. It's always on. You never have a break from these conversations, just over and over, constantly being in game mode. So it does become really hard on the house guests in there, and I totally understand her having a hard time right now. As far as everything else goes, not too much chats happening. Veto will be today. Seems like Angela will need to pull off another win or at least have Leo win in order to be able to stay this week. The house guests all have predicted, as did I, that it would be BB Comics. It seems to fit the theme with kind of like the Ainsley versus Zingbot thing that might be going down, with Ainsley coming back red and wanting to break the spirit of humanity. Maybe Zingbot is kind of fighting for humanity. He needs, superheroes and superhero versions of the house guests to help fight off Ainsley. But the backyard was still open the last I had seen, so maybe it's something that isn't going to be taking place that's got a big build to it. Potentially something even like Tiny Veto, which they can do in the comp space that they have, so they don't have to close off the backyard again, which is totally something that Angela could easily pull off. She has been winning competitions or nearly winning competitions almost all season long, something that Chemo and Rubina were actually talking about during the day as well. So people are aware that Angela is a threat, especially if she ends up staying with how well she's done in the competitions in the past. Now, tomorrow we will have an exclusive interview with Zingbot previewing his appearance on the show with some zings from the previous house guests. So you're not going to want to miss that here on the channel. Always a good time when Zingbot turns up on the show, but he's always kind of mean to me, if I'm being honest. He's not exactly nice. So hopefully you guys enjoy it nonetheless. Thank you guys all again so much for watching. Each and every one of you joining me here every single morning, giving you those daily live feed updates that you need. We are on our way to 15K subscribers here on this channel. And I cannot thank you enough for all the love and support that you show me here. If you are new here, though, hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, if you made it all the way to the end of this video, smash that like button, hit that notification bell. You'll never miss a video. You'll never miss a stream. Some of you, I don't even know if you realize how important smashing that like button is. It lets everybody in the YouTube algorithm know that what we're doing here is a good time. They should come on out and check it out as well. Let me know what you guys are thinking in the comments down below about everything going on inside the house. What do you think of MJ's nominees? Should she have gone a different route? Or is targeting Angela the right move for her? Who would you want to see win veto this week? Let me know all those answers to those questions in the comments down below. Also, check out links to my socials in the description, pinned comment down below. You can check out things like Twitter and Discord to keep track of when new videos or streams are going live. But also, Discord's a great community that we got over there. People always chatting about what's going on the live feeds, other reality shows as well. We got Survivor going on, The Challenge. The Traitors Canada starting up. We're going to have House of Villains coming out soon. Tons of great stuff to chat about over in the Discord. Also, make sure you check out the Kick and Twitch. We're going to be firing those up more after the season. We are in the home stretch here. We have rounded third, and we are making our way to the end of the season. Just a few more weeks left, and it has been a wild ride. I have absolutely loved this season, but I am glad that we are finally headed for home here. So thank you guys all again so much for watching, and I will see you next time.
I know. I don't want to boohoo.
Right.
But
you can also boohoo, and then we can woohoo.
Let's boohoo and then woohoo.
Woohoo.
I love it.
You know?
Boohoo
and
woohoo.
Boohoo and woohoo. Boohoo and woohoo. That's what this house is.
That. It is a lot of boohoo
and woohoo.
Yeah, we just made up our thing,
That's
girl.
actually really good.